Chumley, Professor of U.S. History.
Thank you very much for coming today. We're excited to show you the amenities that our memorial holds.
So, what we have here is a monument that's very tall. It has statues made of bronze, because bronze is the metal of America, of soldiers that were died in the war. As you can see, these are wounded soldiers and not live ones. These represent the losses. We have a proportion here. We have, for every 2 Union, 1 Confederate, because the Confederates only lost, about half that the Union lost, with the Union losing 12,700 and the Confederacy losing 5,300.
As my fellow historian was explaining, there are lots of men here, symbolized in this beautiful monument. As you can see, there are 2 separate bridges representing the pontoon bridges that Union soldiers took to get to Fredericksburg.
It's difficult to see in this diorama, but this here obelisk is made of black marble. And like the Vietnam Memorial, it has names of the lost soldiers carved into it. We don't have all the names, but we can put the ones we do have on this fine monument that would be very visible to people seeing it.
Representing the 2 sides that the Union and Confederacy were on. This small island in the center of the monument represents the land of Fredericksburg, but that was not the only land used in this battle. No, sir. No, ma'am. The Union started in a small part of Warrenston, Virginia, right outside of Fredericksburg. They took over Fredericksburg from the Confederates, then causing the Confederates to run into the Rappahannock Valley on this side of the monument. That is the symbolism here. This large moat, 6 inches exactly in height, represents the Rappahannock River.
So here we have the soldiers holding up the Union on both sides because after the war in Reconstruction, we tried to bring it all back together as the whole purpose of the war was to unite the people and the country. So they are leaning, supporting each other, and the Union as represented by this obelisk. Black marble is like a symbolism of strength.
In the middle you see this lovely black marble obelisk. It's here to represent unity of America, because that is what the Civil War was there to accomplish, the unity of American citizens. A lot of people see the Washington Memorial as a uniting force for Americans in statue form. And so we took the same shape of the Washington Memorial, if you can't already tell, and put it into black marble.
The reason for having a monument for Fredericksburg is because Fredericksburg had the most people in it of any battle in the entire Civil War. Not as many people died as some other battles, bigger ones, but it was one of the bloodiest and certainly the biggest with most people involved. Certain figures are shown in this battle, such as Stonewall Jackson and Burnside, from which we get the name Cy Burns. You can see these people representing some of these statues.
As a tourist walking through the memorial, you'll find many beautiful aspects. The first you will find is the reflection of the reflection pool. It is painted blue on the bottom to create a more realistic attempt of a lake, but also you'll see your own reflection in that bluish tint of water, seeing yourself maybe as one of those soldiers in that war. As you walk across one of the pontoons, you will get to the island of Fredericksburg, seeing there this beautiful monument and plaque. After you read the information listed on the plaque, which is a lot of the words that we're retelling to you today, you will then see the faces of the men that fought for you and the civilness of our country in the Civil War. You will see this recreational Washington monument, shall we call it, in an obelisk form. And then as you walk around, you will see more of the men that fought for you in this righteous war and their names on the side of this monument. You will walk across the other pontoon and enter the Rappahannock Valley area. We hope that you enjoy our monument. Fredericksburg was a pivotal battle in the Civil War of America. We thank you all for seeing what the importance of our monument is, and we hope that you come to see it soon. Wednesdays is open mic night for children who would like to read poetry.
Remember, this is a monument for America.
da, da,